Good morning, guys. Welcome to Diane's Crafty Corner, and welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. How you doing? What is that? Lord have mercy. You'll have to excuse the lighting box back there. I am trying out. If you guys remember, I told you I got some new lighting equipment, light boxes, lamps, things like that, as well as some the films to go in the box. So I've been playing around with that a little bit yesterday, which is why I didn't finish my coloring and I didn't finish my cards. But the brand that I purchased is Alzo. So as soon as I get it set up and get the lighting right, I will give you guys a little tutorial. I have two different boxes. That's, believe it or not, the smallest of them. There's a bigger one, and I've got a total of 3 lamps and a ton of backgrounds. So I just have it kind of sitting on a table on top of the treadmill, which the treadmill is going to be leaving, and I'm going to be having a table set up somewhere in here. I'm not sure where yet. So I'm working on that. So what else happened? How'd you sleep last night? I got very little sleep last night. Yesterday, Pikachu and the princess's mom got sick. She ended up at a walk-in clinic. She's a nurse, by the way, and she ended up in a walk-in clinic. She was having kidney pains and stomach pains that were so bad she couldn't function. And they determined that she had probably, it's a walk-in clinic, she probably had a UTI. So gave her an antibiotic and sent her on her way. That was earlier in the early afternoon. By late afternoon, early evening, she was throwing up constantly, like couldn't even leave the bathroom. Was in tremendous pain, and then last night ended up in the emergency room at the hospital where she works. So that means I ended up with the children. Just, not saying ended up, not like I didn't enjoy myself, because I did. But I got the kids, and then they got out of there around a little after midnight, and so I was up. It's like I couldn't really go to sleep. I was up. So I colored a couple of images last night, none of which I had already stamped out recently to show you. But you guys remember the old EK Success Disney line, the princesses, Mickey Mouse, and Goofy Pluto? I think they came out with only 3 or 4 of them back then. I have them. So I colored up this one. Again, it's one that I had stamped out a long time ago and just had in a file. Pulled it out last night and I colored it up. So I'm going to make a couple of cards with those. Probably not today, because today I've decided, can I just tell you guys, I'm so weird. I hate doing the color purple. See that? So I don't know. And it's not that I don't like the color purple. I don't know whether purples are, I remember somebody telling me once, a long, long time ago, that purple was like a royalty color and it was hard to get right and it was expensive for people to make dyes. Like if you were going to have business cards made, it cost so much more to do the color purple because purple was so hard for them to get right. And I don't know if that's true or not. I tend to believe it is, but I have the hardest time with purples. So I had a very hard time with that, but I think at the end it turned out pretty good. So I'm going to make a couple of cards with those, but not today. Today I've decided I'm going to commit myself just to cutting my cardstock. I'm out of my card bases, my Nina 110. I don't have any cut. I don't have any of the 180 cut into the, cut and force like I like to do. And what else? And envelopes. I want to get them all out and on, on one of those divider, letter divider things, and have them ready to go. I usually keep them in a container, but I'm going to switch that out and leave it right on my desk to kind of speed things up a little bit. So I'm going to work on that today. Also last night before I went to sleep, I cleaned out my glue basket, my glue and tape basket. So I did that. So very little sleep. And the night before, I was on the recliner all night because my whatever it is kicked up from doing major cleaning the day before. You just never know. And today it's hurting a little bit, but not super, super bad. So, how are you guys feeling? How's your weather? We had a beautiful last week. It was nice and cool from, not cold, but cool during the day. I had my windows open a lot. I love having my windows open. So that was fun. And this week coming up, it's going to be hot. And this week coming up, the hubby is on his little vacation. Every year my husband takes a week's vacation during the Honda Classic here in where we live. It's a week event here, and he takes off and goes to each day of the event. So he's off this week, but I'm not. I have the babies all week, plus therapy and all that. So, and I go back to see my doctor Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. So busy, a little busy this week too, but I'm committed to getting in here and doing something every day at some point. But I also am committed into trying to get some sleep this week because I'm feeling kind of run down, which is not like me. I can usually, I'm like the Energizer Bunny. I keep going and going and going, and yeah, I'm a little tired right now, but so that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to work on cardstock. I'm going to work on setting up the workstation and getting it ready to go. As far as cards and stuff, like I said, I wanted to do an evaluation yesterday of what I needed to stock up on. Like, I don't have any micro mini dots or any mini dots left. They're all gone. And I think I'm pretty good on glue and tape. I'm going to go back to trying to use my ATG gun a little bit more here and there. And I want to use up, I found all these little foam squares, dots from all different places. I've got some from Stampin' Up. I've got some from the Dollar Tree. I've got some that I purchased, from Michael's or wherever. And I'm going to start using those up. So I've got them in a baggie, and I've got them sitting out on my desk. So I'm going to reach for those before I reach for my big roll of Scotch tape. And then I also got out and cut up some of my craft foam. I buy it, in a big package, so I cut up some of those. I'm going to try to cut back on that Scotch roll of tape and start using other things, trying to bring down the price a little bit, because, that's an expensive roll of tape. And it's convenient, it's easy. So I reach for it quite a bit, but there are other ways to do it that are much cheaper. So I'm going to work on that. And first, starting by using this up, because this was just sitting in the bottom of my bucket, never being used. So I'm going to do that. What else? We have to pick the winner of the Mama Elephant stuff from last week, from last Sunday. I know you guys are only going to see glares, but there they are. So we're going to do that in just a minute. I'm going to use no, I'm not. I'm going to use Sandra Cries because it's easy, guys. I'm sorry. That's what I'm going to do. You guys were split 50-50 on whether you wanted me to start doing the giveaways, asking someone else to, asking another YouTuber to host the giveaways. You guys are split right down the middle. I mean, right down the middle. So I think I'll ask again, and see what the count is then. So what else? Oh, I want to tell you guys about a YouTuber that I found. Actually, she's a card maker, crafter, card maker. And she's been she's been making cards for, I think, I might be misquoting, but I think 12 years. But she's not, I don't think she's been active on social media so much. And I came across her, I think, first on maybe Pinterest. Because you guys know I'm on Pinterest all the time looking at people's work and seeing, getting ideas and, you know, stuff like that. I came across her there, and I had her written down in my little notebook that I keep. And that was quite a while ago, a long time ago. I want to say at least over a year ago. But I never looked for her anyplace else. And then I found her on Instagram a few months ago, and then I found her on YouTube. And I was so excited to find her on YouTube because I actually enjoy watching her tutorials. She doesn't have a ton of them, and she doesn't hardly have any subscribers. So I'm guessing that she's new to YouTube is what I'm guessing. She's fantastic. And to boot, this week she did a card by Your Next Stamp, the monsters, the birthday monsters, the silly monsters, those monsters by Your Next Stamp, and her husband did a voiceover. It is awesome. I giggled all the way through it. I thought it was so precious. She's a mom of two, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. She's a mom of two, and is crazy in love with her husband and kids, and you feel the warmth coming out of her. And I love channels like that. I love channels like that. So I'm going to put her in the description below. Her name is Koren, Koren Wiskman, and she says in her intro that her friends call her Corey. So I'm going to put her link below, and I'll link the video where her husband does a voiceover for this week's card that she did. The card is stinking adorable. I'm going to tell you right now, her cards are adorable, adorable. And I think on Pinterest she has a few other things that she's done. She's done some some felt work and stuff like that. So like I said, I've been following her on Pinterest, for a while. But I'm kind of new to her YouTube channel. Only a couple months have I been watching her YouTube channel. But I think you guys should go check her out. Just pop on over and, you know, tell her Didedi sent you. She doesn't know me, but tell her anyway. Because I think she's fantastic. I think she's absolutely fantastic. So it's definitely worth following her because she makes some awesome cards, and we all love ideas, right? And she's got a good eye. She's a nice perspective, you know, she really does. Yeah, so there's that. I'll put that in the link below. And that's really it, guys. Very boring today. I'm just going to sit here and cut paper. You know, I do that on my own with my trimmers. That's what else I do need. I need a couple of trimmers blades. I need that. I made a little list of things that I really need. That I'm gonna. Oh, and Michael's has got a 60%. Not Michael's. Joann's. Joann's has a 60% off President's Day. I think it's good today and tomorrow. But make sure. You know, take my word for the dates because I'm always wrong. But they've got a 60% off one item. And you guys are noticing, can you see my chest is red? Right before I started filming, I was in the middle of a hot flash. Complete hot flash. Like the kind where you get sweat and a little ill, you know, one of those. And my chest is still real red from that right now. I can feel it. I can feel the heat radiating off of it, even though the rest of me is ice cold. But Joann's has a 60% off coupon. And I was thinking about sneaking down there later this afternoon. I got the kids tomorrow, so I could. It's hard, you know. It's harder for me to take the kids out since I don't already have to go out tomorrow, you know. But I might do it I'm going to do it today. If it's tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, though. But I just want to go see. I've had so many people ask me to pick them up, these stamps. And they would pay me for them, but, you know, I can't do that, guys. I just can't, because too many people have asked. If it were just one person, you know, yeah, I would probably do that for you guys, but I just can't. I can't do it. Plus, my local Joann's, I'm going to look when I go today, but they don't have that many of them left in stock. So, in fact, on some of these, I purchased the only two they had, so you know, and I'm not going to run all over town looking for them, you know what I'm saying? So we do have a couple of Joannes in our local area here. So yeah, so that's all that's going on. Hubby's got the Honda Classic this week, and I'm just going to try to continue on organizing a little bit more. I did my, I think tomorrow I'll show you. Our spare bedroom is my girls' room, and it's not frilly. It's not frilly. It's not a girly girls' room, but I call it the girls' room because what I've done is when the kids moved out, where are we at? Oh, Lord. Sunday chit chat really is a whole lot of nonsense chit chat, ain't it? Yeah, ain't it? Oh my God, isn't it? I took the 2 bedrooms. We only have a 3-bedroom home. I took the 2 bedrooms, and this room was Susie Q, aka the school teacher's room, and I turned it into my little craft corner and our exercise room. So I'm slowly getting rid of the exercise stuff. Don't tell my husband. He'll never notice. But slowly, piece by piece, I'm moving it out. So eventually I will have more space in here, especially for, not so much for filming, but filming too. You know what I would really love? I would love to have a table that I could stand up at to craft. I really would prefer to stand up to craft. It's better for my back. It's better for my overall pain. And I would like to have it so that I could walk around the room and look at different areas in the, you know, it's a very small room though. But anyway, so this room was AKA the school teacher, Susie's room. And then Chrissy, AKA the nurse's room, is the spare bedroom. Now I made it into a spare bedroom, but because we have very small closets here, when she left, I turned that room into the place where I store all my clothes and perfume, and you know, and gave my husband the other closet in the master bedroom. So he's got that closet, and my husband's a wee bit of a hoarder, so he needs it. Don't tell him I said that either. Yeah, he likes to, he's one of those people that will stack up papers because he might need them one day. I'm there to control it so we don't live like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm the one that's always throwing stuff away, and he's the one that's always like, okay. So we have this rule. If he hasn't touched whatever it is, I give him a month. If he hasn't touched it, I ask him one time, have you looked at this? If he says no, I toss it. But still, his closet is full, and mine is neatly organized, and his is not. That's all I'm going to say. So yeah, so maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll take you on a little tour and kind of show you how I set that up. It's very inexpensively. I did everything in there very inexpensively in the closet, but all my clothes are in that closet, and the few handbags that I've kept and the few shoes that I own. I'm not a big clothes person, guys. I'm just not. But I keep my nail polish and my perfume in there as well, and there's a chair in there because I like to go in there and read. And yeah, so maybe I'll show you that little room this week. Maybe I'll make that a video. All right, so let's get on with this. Let's do the giveaway. Let's do that. I know that's what y'all are waiting on. All right, so we're going to use sandacries.com, and I'm not going to put the camera down, so we're going to have to do it this way. There were 57. Let me look. 57 comments. Okay. So we're going to see if that is correct. Let me just put my URL. I'm going to have to put my glasses on, guys. Let me put my URL in there. Load comments. We'll see what they come up with. Okay, loading 57 comments. 59 were unique. And now what that means is that I answered a few. Or you guys answered in between yourselves, you know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna go with it, okay? All right, so let me show you that part. All right, now I'm going to hit randomly pick a winner. Mel B. All right, there it is. Mel B, you are the winner. So I don't even need to go and look on this one. I already know that I'm a subscriber, but I will show you the page. There she is right there. All right, Mel, you did win. So contact me with where you want me to send them to you, and I will get them out to you tomorrow. I don't think the mail runs tomorrow. Does it? I don't think so. Well, whatever, tomorrow or Tuesday, whatever day the mail runs. I'm not sure. Is it a legal holiday tomorrow? It must be. I don't think there's any mail tomorrow. So you did win. Congratulations. Yay. And so just let me know, and I will get them sent to you ASAP. Like I said, as soon as I can. And guys, thank you so much for watching today. You know the routine. I hope you guys are having the best day possible. Enjoying your day, doing whatever you love, with whomever you love. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.